gotta be you. It's KAHOS from Get NBA 2K18 here on the P3. Our 54th game versus the Knicks, a heavyweight fight in the Eastern Conference. I don't know why I said it like that. Don't forget to smash that like button, leave a comment, share the video, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, at 2KAHOS on Twitter, and KAHOS718 on the gram.
Rolling Japanese still afloat. Rolling, I've been living like the go.
Like the go.
Rolling, on the boat. See, I've been rolling, 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 rolling.
Whoa.
See, I've been rolling, 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 rolling.
Rolling. So we got a couple games to All-Star break. Is that you?
현실과 내 꿈을 말해 난 내 야망과 비전을 말해 전 여친처럼 내 과거에는 집착 말해 난 박자를 타네 내가 길을 가네 부정하네 맨날 나는 얘기만 해 난 내 할 일을 하네 너란 입으로도 말해 I'm fine 오지랖 끌고 너나 잘해 야이 값없는 놈 맨날 멈춰 좋아하시네 금수저 기자 양반 소도 쓰면 없지 그만 보는 딴 데서 뭘 허려 그 수조 배똥 묻어 날라온 김에 let's talk about show me the money 난 보여줬지 무대에 청사진 이전 못해도 시작이 나였던 거 사실 다시 가는 놈들 다 출연할라 주사까지
No, you don't. Alright, now we're good. Let's go.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Chicago Bulls. And now time for the call by Kevin Harlan from United Center as they get ready for the opening tip.
Detective Levine. Still no Pippin. Is that you? Is that you? What up, Warrior? How you doing, fella?
It's an Eastern Conference matchup as the New York Knicks come into town in this one. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. You'll get to see Dennis Rodman, a lot of skill and
The fucking guy from Family Guy.
Right.
That shit
What
was
also
so
comes to
funny,
mind with
man.
him
Oh
is his
my god,
persistence
that
on the
was
offensive
just
board.
like
The second chance points always add up.
Last time these two teams met, it was the New York Knicks picking up the loss and then outing against Chicago.
I actually totally forgot
So
about
far,
that
no luck
until you
against
just
this
said it.
team. They dropped both of the games in the
Shit is
previous two
fucking fun.
matchups this season.
Who's that work he
And
said?
one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill.
Now, here is DeBusschere.
Block
Quick
it.
foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line.
And he didn't even dunk.
That one on Kukoc. The Knicks shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Last game for the Bulls, they picked up the W against the Kings.
And the deciding factor in that one was their success from the floor. I mean, they just hit big shots time and time again.
Yeah, just the way you want it when you're the road team. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into it.
And so it's New York with it. The Bulls knocking down the three. DeBusschere passes to Ewing. The 10-footer. Nice jump shot. Good.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play.
Jordan dishes to Rodman. Levine. Another three for Chicago.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Frazier outside. Back to Ewing. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance
didn't
now
even
for a
dunk it.
three-point play. That one on Kukoc.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Now go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk
Kukoc
to
is
head
getting
coach
bumped
Jeff
around and
Hornacek.
he got 2
He
fouls
told me
already
there
in the
aren't
first
many
2
big
minutes,
men
so
with
he's
the
out.
ability and length of Jonas Valanciunas, and that he's a player they'll really have to account for, saying, quote, JV is still developing his skill set, but there just aren't that many people in the world of his size. And you factor in his motor, he can really impact the game. Guys, we'll see how they try to deal with him.
Thanks again, Doris. Luke Longley's checked in for Chicago.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially
Are you
a
kidding?
momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
4 makes on 4 tries. Everything's falling early. 100%. Can't do better than that.
That bucket in no time at all. Jordan's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Frazier kicks to DeBusschere. There's the dish to Ewing. Poke loose, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Trying to get him in the post again.
DeBusschere passes to Ewing. Shot clock at 6. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Stolen by Levine.
Ill-advised pass on that one, guys. I mean, he had to know there was a man there in position to get that turnover. How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
There is Frazier. His scoring average sitting at 15 points a game right now. That's a pretty sizable contribution. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the right.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
That's a layup on him. He's just too open.
DeBusschere dishes to Ewing. And there's another one for the Knicks.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start to
I could have had a fucking dunk.
low and really kind of close that area off defensively. He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this high.
For the New York Knicks, they come in off a good outing against Milwaukee.
A lot of firepower coming off the bench in that game really allowed them to escape.
Ooh, a
I thought
huge
the bench
block.
was the X factor for him. You can't rely on that kind of scoring coming from the reserves every game. But when it shows up, it's a nice weapon.
Out of bounds, Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession. Here's Jordan. Really played well against Sacramento in his last outing. Frazier the pass to King. Ball's knocked loose. Pass break. Here comes Chicago. DeRozan's shot is good.
And Steve, it's also really remarkable what a solid shooter he is, even in the presence of tough, sticky defense. He smoothly and calmly executes.
Now here's Frazier. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And King, here we go. Good.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Here's Levine. He picked up 18 points in the last one against the Kings in Sacramento.
And Kevin, a remarkable night for him passing the basketball as well. He did a great job racking up the assists.
Here's Frazier following the three-point basket by Chicago. Some nice passing by New York here. Houston blocked. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Chicago calls timeout. A different look for New York. Reed comes in for Patrick Ewing. And it's Stoudemire in for DeBusschere. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at Chicago, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far. And they're definitely the team to beat. And of course, there's the Knicks, just way behind.
And right now for the Knicks, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
And the credit belongs to them for what they did and didn't do during the offseason. I mean, they had a vision, they set it out, and they've stayed true to
Jordan
it.
first start.
And Chicago has possession, following the score by New York. Jordan with the bucket.
He played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Back to Stoudemire. Lets a floater go. He takes it up and lays it in.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Jordan again starts. Here's Barnett. 11-point game his last outing. Shots good.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Kukoc just 3-9 starts. And Vucevic kicks to Jordan. Vucevic, Reed covering.
And the
Pulls it down
foul.
as the official calls the foul.
Nice
It may
pass
be a
down low,
three-point
Mike.
play. It's going to go on Earl Monroe.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
23 seconds left in the first quarter. starts with it. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Stoudemire left side. Pass to Barnett. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Vooch and Coach are in.
Here's Starks. And again, it's New York.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got into good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Bulls lead by 5. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment.
Coming up this Thursday night, February.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
I tell you what, the scoring has come in threes for the most part here so far.
Every time down the floor, it seems they're knocking down the triple.
Tony Kukoc is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Robin Lopez, and it's Michael Jordan, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. The shot's good from Jordan.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Rose double teamed. Vicious to Reed. And stolen by Jordan. To the inside. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Stoudemire's checked in for New York. Monroe comes in for John Starks.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Kukoc from outside, and good on the basket. Hook it. Kukoc has got 5.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Here's the pass to Barnett. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
And perhaps the best thing about him, Steve, is the way he takes charge down the stretch of close games. The higher the stakes, the better he plays.
Kukoc for 3, and the Bulls another 3.
And that's what you like to see from a competitor. Really able to just shake off that poor first quarter and focus on the here and now.
See, this is that. Go to tick for tat. Tick for tat.
Knicks trail by 10. Monroe with it. He's picked up by Jordan. And stolen by Jordan. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And finished off by DeRozan.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
New York's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Jordan against Rose. A drive by Monroe. And he gets it to go. The Bulls leading by 10. Vucevic dishes to DeRozan. Outside Jordan. And the Bulls another 3.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
And the Knicks making a change here. Starks is checked in. Back to Monroe. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Monroe's got 4 points in the quarter.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently,
Cut the bucket.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the 3-point shot.
And it's killing 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
And finished off by DeRozan.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
And it's rejected. They retain possession. Kukoc gets the bucket.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come.
Here's Starks. And they wasted no time getting
Here's
those 3
Starks.
points back. Starks has got 5 now.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Good. And the Bulls lead by 19.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Denied.
Here's Levine. He's got 9.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Executed to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
No doubt about it, unless you're the donkey. Because if you're the dunker, it's great. I don't necessarily appreciate somebody slamming one on the top of the head.
Well, you got to get out from under the hoop if you want to stay away, if you want to stay out of the post. These are big-time shots and a really dumb foul.
4-point play.
A really dumb foul.
The Knicks
Shut
getting
up.
their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And New York making a change here. Patrick Ewing's checked in for Stoudemire. The Busher comes in for Charles Oakley. King's checked in for
Why don't you
Barnett.
fucking
And
pass
it's
it?
Frazier in for Monroe. To the middle. Here's Frazier. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Frazier's got his first 2 points. A try by Vucevic. Levine kicks to Kukoc. And the Bulls another 3.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Jordan. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no line in
Big
those
time
totals.
blowout.
New York calls timeout. You look at Tony Kukoc, he's really been playing well.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. He's got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Horace Grant, he's checked in for Vucevic. Rodman comes in for Tony Kukoc. Elijah Millsap's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Harper in for Robin Lopez. And we're able to
Serious.
recover. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
Rejected by Grant.
And another thing you see him do a lot and do very
By
well
Pat
is
Bellini.
draw and dish. He brings defenders to him in the low post and then kicks the ball out to the wide open teammate if he's double teamed.
That's good from Ewing. The Bulls leading by 17. Michael Jordan on the wing. Starks with the steal. Frazier the pass to Ewing. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
You can't be
Really
loud
hard
on
to
my
decide,
court.
guys, which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Mark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend.
Dunk it.
Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
And guys, you know what? You wouldn't know that they're the team that's actually trailing with how they were able to pull that play off.
The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw good, Frazier. And New York making a change here. And so he hits both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the strike, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
41 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pass to Houston. Good. Great play set up by Frazier.
Fucking block
6
party.
points for him.
And didn't have to go strong there, just a little bit of the finger roll to get it up over the D.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Rosen dishes to Jones. Back to DeRozan. It's stolen. Feeds it to DeBuscher. Lets it go from the wing.
What a block.
And it's blocked by DeRozan. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. DeRozan's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Now that's a great move to get to the hoop. Awesome finger roll.
Here's Frazier. And Jones sends it back.
What a block.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Bulls out front, leading by 17. We'll see you back here after the break.
After the break, the halftime report. The halftime blitz.
Chicago with the ball. And on the floor for Jeff Hornacek starting the second half. We've got DeBusschere. He's out there with King. Frazier is out there with Ewing. And it's Houston in the shooting guard position.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Frazier kicks to DeBusschere. Passes it to Houston. Frazier outside. And the pass to Houston. King right side. 6 to shoot. Soft touch off the glass. King's got his second basket of the night.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Pulls it up. And the Knicks good for 2. The Bulls leading by 16. And here's Jordan outside. Count that one. Jordan's got 6 in the quarter.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
We've got a moment here. Let's now see who the league's top scorers are. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Houston. Good. Great play set up by Frazier. Frazier's got 6 assists here tonight.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Right side, Kukoc. And out of bounds as the Knicks game.
That wasn't deflected?
In a moment here, let's check out the numbers for Jordan. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. First in scoring, first in assists, and he's first in the league in steals per game. Just an incredibly aggressive and tenacious defender.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Back to DeBusschere. Pass to Houston. And the shot is good. He's got 12.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And here's Jordan outside. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
You have got to make some kind of a defensive adjustment here. He is just lighting them up from beyond.
Greg, I don't know what else they can do. I mean, even when they've closed out on him, he's still been knocking him down.
Kukoc gets the bucket.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
It's tipped. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Here's what the schedule says for the New York Knicks and what it looks like. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Pacers at Pacers Arena in Indianapolis. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Stolen by Levine. Oh, and a fast break for the Bull. He's looking for Jordan and finds him.
Intercepted it on the break.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, and the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around in the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
And guys, that's an alley-oop I guarantee you we'll be seeing on the highlight reels for the next few days.
And stolen by Jordan. Oh! And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty. Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in the game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw it.
I tell you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
Reedy's checked in for New York. The Knicks have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor.
Yeah, let's go.
And here's what the Chicago Bulls schedule is looking like. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. Jordan kicks to Levine. No good on the triple. New York's gotten off 4 shots from three-point range tonight and buried every one of them into Patrick Ewing. And he gets the bucket.
Really a good job recognizing the mismatch. Just going up for the shot with that huge height advantage on that possession. And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
To Busher, he's checked in for Patrick Ewing. Outside Jordan, back to Rodman. He kicks it to Kukoc. And the Bulls with another miss. Knicks trail by 20. Inside. King outside. Some nice passing by New York here. And the dunk by Reed.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and power.
Patrick Ewing's checked in for King. Bean passes to Rodman. Outside for Jordan. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
Look at the foot.
Jordan's got 15 points here in the second half. And here are the Knicks now, trailing by 19. Passes to Houston. Takes the 3. Good. Great play set up by Frazier. Frazier's got his 8th assist here tonight.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
6 steals for a triple-double.
Chicago making some changes. Grant comes in for Tony Kukoc.
I think he had a triple-double last game versus the
for
Kings.
Robin Lopez. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bulls.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. Now the feed to Ewing. Back to DeBuscher. He passes to Houston. And the Knicks good for 2.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
From deep, Jordan. It's rebounded by New York.
You know, even against defense as tight as that, you expect him to bury those.
Yeah, I don't know, though, Clark. That defender was on him like glue on that possession. That would have been a heck of a bucket, even though we've seen him hit those in the past.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. And the Knicks making a change here. Kings checked in. Reed a screen. Here's Frazier. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Frazier's got 6 points.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that. Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and defense.
He dishes it to Reed. He feeds it to Ewing. Wide open. And again, it's New York.
Well, he's done his part. No doubt about it. Still yet to miss in the game.
Kicks it to Kirk. And it's good. Assisting on the play with Jordan. Kerr's got his second bucket tonight.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce was.
Nah, you idiot. You just walked out of bounds.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
19 seconds left to play in the third.
and this should be the last possession of the quarter.
Exactly. I'm right with you there, Greg. I mean, no need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter. Make sure you get the last shot here.
Brand sets a screen for Jordan. Here's the lob to the hoop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game.
Next Monday night, February 12th.
And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. Dennis Rodman is out there with Tony Kukoc. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Jordan in at the 2 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And there's the pass to Houston. Nails the wide-open jump shot. 21 points in the game.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
The drive by Jordan.
And the foul.
That one's good.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Patrick Ewing's checked in for the Knicks. Frazier, the pass to Houston. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Stoudemire tried to yell at him while he's shooting, making him miss.
Knicks trail by 18.
Boy, it's been a tough go in terms of fouls for him. And my goodness, he can't stay out of the way of fouls.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. One minute now into this fourth quarter. Houston, the pass to Ewing. Blocked. Second chance shot. And again, it's New York.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Block party.
Jordan kicks to DeRozan. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
And you do. You have to have both ends of that play, and they were fantastic on that one.
The dish to Ewing. And it's good.
Yeah.
Through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. So it'll be Patrick Ewing shooting. That one on Kukoc. The Bulls leading by 15. And DeRozan kicks to Kukoc. DeRozan dishes to Levine. A three-pointer, no good. New York's gotten on a roll from three-point land. They've been flawless. 6 for 6 tonight. Pass to Ewing. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist.
Not a good idea to let him get such good position in the paint.
It's more than a bad idea. It's real trouble.
Or bounce
I mean, he'll
pass.
make that 10 out of 10 times.
Bounce.
Taking
Bounce
it
to
to
the
the rack
ends.
with power right there.
Hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
What up, Cypher? How you doing, baby? You a funny motherfucker,
Knicks
bro.
trail by
Let me tell you.
16. Pass to Houston. Lots of room. And again, it's New York. The Bulls have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Levine, Frazier covering. Kukoc pass to Jordan. Good on the three-point shot. Jordan's got 41.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Houston.
11 blocks. DeRozan had 3 blocks. Longley had 2. And like almost everyone had 1. It's insane. The steals.
And again, it's New York. Chicago leading by 15. Jordan dishes 2.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks.
I tell you what.
You knew it was happening.
I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that one again.
Dirty.
For New York, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the
Jordan
start
blocked.
of the fourth quarter.
Ewing.
Dishes it to Jordan. Baseline jumper, and he gets it to go. Jordan's got 43 points.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive
Hearing
duties for his team.
voices from Robert Williams. Oh yeah, bro. All right,
You see
dude.
Michael Jordan really having a great
Fucking
game.
so awesome.
He's really taking it to him
idea.
inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Knicks trail by 19. A nice shot by Frazier.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Ewing with the block. King, the pass to Frazier. Inside to DeBusschere. And he gets it to go.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
The Bulls leading by 15. Rodman goes in. Outside Jordan. Bulls moving the ball around. DeRozan gets the bucket.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Levine kicks to Jordan.
And if you thought this game
Down the
was
hatch.
over already, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it's staring us right in the face, and we've
He's got
been around long
45,
enough to know
17 assists.
when a game is over. And this one is in that category.
Houston, the pass to Frazier. And stolen by Jordan. Chicago calls timeout.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case. They have got to get a hand in his face. I mean, he's unconscious from out there.
Shot to stop the run, and it's good on the way up. Great game for him, double-double now. 10 points and 14 assists. 13 feet away. Blocked. Houston, guarded by Jordan, and it's good. 30 points in the game.
Are you sensing or feeling a theme here, fellas? I mean, they're taking it straight to the bucket every time down.
And why change? I mean, that's 8 straight points in the paint, and they have now turned this into a physical game. Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
A good look from DeRozan. And that one's on target from the wing.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And Greg, those fans had a hand in the win. I mean, they gave this team a big lift throughout the game. I thought there was great energy in the building.
Another one falls for Chicago.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
New York's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter.
Houston. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So for the Knicks, Reedy's checked in for Ewing. Oakley comes in for DeBusschere. And Monroe's subbed in for King. Chicago's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Feeds to Oakland. And he gets it to go.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
Left side, Jordan. Jones. Here's Harper. Another 3 for Chicago.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
So for the Knicks, Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Grant. Jonas Valanciunas comes in for Elijah Millsap. And Robin Lopez is subbed in for Ron Harper. The clock now can just run out for the Bulls. Jordan kicks to DeRozan. Pass to Kukoc. The feed to Levine. Tipped away. Here's Barnett. He cans that one.
And really, if this had come just...
Almost at 50. Multiple 40-point games, multiple 50-point games, multiple 60-point games, multiple 70-point games, multiple 80-point games. I want to dislocate your patella. Alright, so we'll see you guys soon. This game is dope. I'm not going to play NBA again. It's either going to be... If I play Trucking Simulator, 2 hours. It's not going to be so much fun. Yeah, we got the All-Star. Well, that was